It is Never Run Alone. Welcome back to another episode. We are 9 days out from the Sydney Marathon. It's snuck up very fast. I am your host, Rien MacDonald. In the room with the crew, we have to my right, Daddy Farrenkothen. We have Cameron, Merrick, and Ella Boudakin. How are we all?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Top of the morning.
Well,
You're all shocked that I didn't do a special fancy intro.
Yeah, I was
Hey?
waiting for
Yeah,
Dingle
come on,
Dangle.
it's expectation management, you know.
It lasted, what, 2 weeks?
Built
Been a
me up.
big week.
Disappointed.
It's another big week for the pod. We've got 2 new microphones. I had to go navigate the Sydney weather.
Whoa.
A lot of rain.
Jeez.
But
New.
But we've been out.
testing.
We've been
Check.
out. Heads have gone already.
We're now an ASMR podcast.
This podcast, once again, is brought to you by... Who's it brought to you by, Ella?
Aid station.
There you go.
She's
There you
remembered.
go. She's all
Yeah.
over.
So proud of you.
Never run alone. 10% off.
Whoa.
Wow.
One word.
Whoa.
There you
Yeah.
go. Or one
Never
word.
mind.
Any capitals?
Nope.
No?
Get
Nothing.
yourself some nutrition.
Yep.
That's it. Get yourself some nutrition.
Can I
We've
say,
got-
they have really, really fast turnaround for shipping.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
crazy.
Even
crazy.
if you
It
don't
is.
do
I don't understand
express,
it.
it's
I
like
don't
the next
understand
day
it.
you're
It's
like,
like
oh,
Amazon.
it's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine it's like someone sitting there.
It's
just
the Amazon of nutrition marketplace.
Terminator's just been like woken up as an order
Yeah.
comes in. It's like bang, get it out the door.
Get it out the door. Outrageous. So yeah, 9 days. Use that code Never Run Alone to get your Sydney Marathon nutrition. I don't think it's going to be as hot as 2023, but the weather forecast
It's
It
looking
looks so
great.
good. It
It's
looks
looking better
so
from-
good.
Yeah.
from
Looks
Monday.
From
good.
Monday to
Yeah.
Sunday is crispy.
11 degrees of a low.
I think it's 7.
7?
It's
Yeah.
BB time. BB time.
I smell PB.
Get on the
Yeah.
bus.
7 on top of 17. Phenomenal.
All
all aboard for the first Australian major. It's going to be fun. We'll talk about that a little later. We've got some questions coming up. We've got an Oz Athletics update. And we've got some good, fun stuff. We're going to go to the questions first and foremost. We've got Tilly Donkin. Never run again or never eat dessert again.
Oh, that's so tough.
Actually, I'm not a sweet person.
You could get yourself out of this room right now.
No sweet
I,
No sweet
I
tweet
feel like
for you.
dessert's
I-
a very all-encompassing thing because, like, are you saying no honey toast at 9 p.m.? Like, because you probably can't clarify that as dessert. I know
That's
that.
not dessert.
No, I know.
that's just a
That's a
pre-night-
sad
that's a
excuse for
pre-bed
an after
snack.
dinner meal.
That's just yummy.
Okay, if this last meal was mince on toast. Yeah, I'm not really driven by a sweet treat post dinner, so I don't really.
Well,
care
you
for
can't
it.
run now either, so you might as well just pick the sweet treat.
God, she's hit him early. Also, a bit of a spoiler, but
Straight on the
Yeah, you came to me.
I would rather no dessert than never run,
yeah.
because I'm there at the moment, Ella.
so no dessert or running for
I'm
you.
sorry.
I
I'm sorry.
do
I'm
love
sorry.
dessert, but I think I'd go crazy if I couldn't run for the rest of my life. So I'm going to go no dessert.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go no
It'd be
dessert.
pretty on brand to Rin's like, I'm taking the cake.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't be able to have your dark chocolate ice cream from Harris Farm.
I was going to say,
I don't think you'd survive.
straight from the tub.
That's
Yeah.
just too right.
Oh yeah,
Lick?
smashed them last night.
Lick.
Ice cream.
Yeah, shout out to Lick.
Put out some
If they want to
dark
get
chocolate
stocked on
last
Aid
night.
Station and we can get
Yeah,
them,
express
get
order.
a few tubs off the
Yeah.
website.
Protein ice cream.
Yeah.
Everything's protein these
Different
days.
Some protein powder in it, stir it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, it's obviously got to be giving up dessert.
Good question, donks.
Can't give away running, but yeah, very good question. The sister, Molly Donkin, how do I get over a running slumpo, guys? Need your help. Running
good
slumpo.
question.
Is
Good
she running
question.
Sydney Marathon?
No,
No,
she is.
She's
No.
back in Cairns.
She did Cairns Ironman, half Ironman.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, Donkins.
Running slump. I agree. I think you just gotta. That's when you start just running for fun. Like it's go to a new route.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah.
Find like the gang, organize a cool pastry spot or coffee or whatever. Do something different and just make it about the vibes.
Get out of the session mindset.
Yeah, get out of the fact that you're always in a build. Just go out for the sake of running.
Yeah, I feel like you need to have a couple of weeks of just like really enjoying being with friends, trying a new route, going out, enjoying it, but then equally booking something to look forward to,
Yeah.
either a destination race or a race with friends or a smaller race, like those ones you can get more excited
A
about.
park run.
Yeah.
I'll get down with the park run.
Yeah, but like something small to look forward to eventually.
Yeah.
It's always good to.
I think just run as you like and get the more you can just do. Like I find when you're in a block or just training sessions, often it's just like you don't get to do the, long run yaps with people as much because you're just
Totally.
like,
Yeah.
I'm just sending this or
Locked
whatever.
in.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. But so having that ability to just be like, yeah, I'm just going to go run like, 12, 15, do like an hour and a half with a gang, yap, grab a coffee and, not feel exhausted after and just kind of cruise. And yeah, I think that's the way to sort of
More
find
of
a bit
that.
of spice, some variety.
Good question, Molly Donkin.
Great question.
Great
Yeah,
question.
I just add I love going out for a run and not knowing where I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Just like changing.
Only turn left.
You struggle with directions though, generally.
Oh
so.
yeah, terrible.
Big pinwheel.
Definitely the worst in this room with that. Nut. Got some good ones. So a lot of good questions. So thank you. We're probably not going to be able to get to them all, but Smo and Co would love to know what Merrick's glute workout is and can he coach him one-on-one? Chris doesn't like that
That's
question.
from a man who has a huge ass too.
I had the booty band
Smo's caked up.
Yeah.
Real, recognize real.
Have you done anything to earn it though? Or is it just from birth?
He's a nepo baby.
From
with
birth,
his
he
ass.
came out.
Hey, look,
I mean, he just said he was
Genetics.
2 weeks overdue before.
yeah,
off
genetics.
before.
Big heifer.
But, I've done a lot of, I don't know, football and now gym. But yeah, no, just always had a,
Caked up, baby.
a prime peach.
A rump.
But yeah, man, just get the glute band. I've got it here.
Yeah, I stole it for a
YouTube.
week. My ass didn't grow.
Get one of these bad boys.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm holding a glute resistance band for those who are listening on the audio. But yeah, no, work on your glutes. They're the biggest muscle for a reason.
Love it.
Power station.
Sissy Bergman, if you could choose any brand to sponsor, which brand would you choose and why?
To be sponsored.
That's
Yeah.
I've read exactly what she said, but yeah, I
Yeah,
believe sponsoring you. Should I throw to Cam Merrick first on this one?
No.
He's sponsored already. Move
I
on.
prefer not to speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I speak, I am in trouble.
I'm open.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't want to rule anyone out.
apart from obviously Aid Station, shout out again
Shout
to
out
Aid
to Aid
Station.
Station.
Yeah.
I mean, fortunate enough to be New Balance for the past
It's
12
true.
months, which is great.
They have been excellent to
I
me.
haven't been re-signed, so potentially entering the free agent market. But I
Transfer window is open.
Big
Rien
fan of
MacDonald
New Balance.
is testing his free agent market.
Big fan. Yeah, no Alexander Isak behaviour here.
Yeah.
Don't worry. But yeah, I think. Yeah, sorry, that was a bit too niche. Being an idiot.
I got you.
But yeah, I would say New Balance again. Really appreciate the brand. I'm wearing the shoes. Always. So New Balance or nothing for me.
I'd like to be sponsored by some cool tech,
Okay.
Okay.
like
Expand.
Stride or
Yep.
Chorus or something. Those little
Okay.
like pod things you add to your shoes.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
okay.
like one thing.
Stride.
Yeah, I know.
That's what the
I
question
don't need
That
shoes.
was the question.
No, but that's one element. Like a clothing brand would be, I feel like, better.
You're fully
Yeah,
clothed.
but
But like you get clothes, you get shoes, like a New Balance.
I'm aware. And
Chorus
I do
is like
I
you
do
get a
that.
watch.
Yeah.
He's already sponsored
He
by
knows
New Balance.
exactly how that
He
works.
got the contract extension.
You didn't though.
Yeah. I don't know. I would agree. I'm not going to rule out any brands, but I think like a car or something would be cool. I don't know. I'd like to just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't one of the like? I feel like one of the Inside Running Boys is sponsored by like Kia or something like that.
That's so random.
Courtney Atkinson's got Subaru in his back pocket.
Jakob Mazda.
Jakob.
Yeah.
Ingebrigtsen.
Ingebrigtsen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got Mazda.
I'm
Didn't
pretty
you see
sure.
that video that I sent you
Yeah.
the other day of him like working on his CX-7 or whatever it is?
Yeah, right.
Hang on,
little
so it's
rotary
sponsored by
guy.
Mazda.
I'm pretty sure.
Zoom, zoom,
Oh,
zoom.
that's so
Yeah.
niche. My first car was a Mazda. There you
That's
go.
so
My current
lovely.
car's a Mazda.
There you go. Yeah,
I have had a Mazda.
Yeah. Well, I know what a Mazda
I've got nothing.
Ella at least
Enough
bought the
Mazda chat. They're not paying for this stuff.
Shout out to Mazda. Very good. We've got a few fueling ones, so I sort of want to bring them somewhat in, but we've got Srikant. He's asked, go-to fuel other than gels or drink carb mixes. And then along the same line,
Bagels and eggs.
along the same line, we've got Ash
Oats.
Wiseman, who wants to know if you could only take one brand and flavour of gel for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Or the pure orange.
Yeah, I'd say like pure like the lemon, lime, or pineapple.
I was going to say I like the lemon lime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pineapple's good too.
They
do
just
the
taste
cola
like
with
juice.
caffeine.
Yeah, not the cola.
Oh, that was
It's cold. It's all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I'm
a
not
lot.
a big caffeine guy,
But you're a big cola guy.
big cola guy.
Full
you
fat
got
cola
caffeine?
guy.
Oh man,
Barry's gonna. Yeah, you're already pretty energetic as it is.
You don't need much more.
I like the precision
Yep.
fuel and hydration stuff. It's very yummy.
Nice,
Good consistency.
very
Yeah.
but non-gel, non-carb mix.
Percy
rule out a
pigs.
lot of the stuff.
Percy pigs are really popular.
They are.
I've never had one, but
Yeah.
I remember
I also love them. They're freaking delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot
I
of the
think it
gals
was-
have them.
I'm an
I
old
think
school
Rob
nana.
Dalto.
Yeah, give me a
me a banana.
nana.
I think Rob Dalto did a marathon where he only fueled with Percy pigs.
I could see it.
Yeah,
And
wow.
went
It's
through
just
like
the-
two
it's
packets
just
or something
the,
like that.
The chews, you know?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
the chews. Like,
Yeah.
My mate has.
Never even had them. Never heard them.
They're very yummy.
I used to
like-
do
they're
old
like-
school jelly beans. Like you can't go
Yeah,
wrong with
they're
a jelly
they're
bean.
like gels,
Packet
but
of jelly
like
beans in the pocket.
in like a like a chew
Yeah.
thing. My mate has like rates him because he's like the gels like don't sit that well with my stomach. So, but I'm like I can't chew something going
Yeah, that's
low 3s. I'm just like struggling to breathe. I can't even take
Yeah.
a Morton because it's so
So
too thick.
Yeah.
So pure is the one for me.
That's how I fueled my first marathon, Gold Coast last year. I took like
Some jelly
maybe
snakes.
12 little, sugar-coated lollies. And
not a bad idea.
I bonged at 22k mark, but that's a conversation.
You
for
live
another
and you
day.
learn.
You ate them all in the first 5K. So, these are really
a
good.
light snack.
Yummy.
Yeah,
Just
something
walk
prepared
in.
earlier.
Manu Phillips wants to know, I feel like we maybe asked something similar to this, but he wants to know best toilet spot. For me, it's the new renovated toilets at the Bay Run. Maybe
Oh.
Haven't tried them.
maybe you could, we're going to chat Sydney Marathon route later, and maybe people might want
Nice.
to know some
Throw some
around
out
the
there.
route outside of hopefully
true.
plenty
Some
of
good
portaloos.
This bush, crazy.
But some good bushes. We've got almost like some injury related ones, so I'm maybe going to bundle them into the next segment. But Cliff Esmiol, all the way from New York, and Bailey Dalton, a bit closer to home. I want to know what like the most intimidating part of the marathon is, and Bailey's like, how do you deal with a bad case of bitchitis running the marathon? So hardest case when you're in it, but yeah, it sounds like he's
The hardest what was it?
He's
So the
out.
cliff one was what? What's the hardest part of
hardest part of running the marathon, most intimidating part.
of the actual marathon itself? I think it's just I think it's a twofold. There's like one part is knowing what's like the 30 and beyond is just like uncharted waters for a lot of people. For your first one, like realistically, you've never sent it that hard. You've never run that hard for that long, and you've never like emptied the tank that hard to be like you might have done a 40k easy run, or you might have done it with marathon pace efforts within that, but like you've never like sent it that hard. So that is like the most intimidating, daunting bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like one of the harder parts is like the discipline to like get yourself there. Like I know when I ran Gold Coast, like one of the things out of my hand was like patience and just like relax, like just, and this is probably a good thing for anyone doing Sydney Marathon next week is like discipline in your pacing and patience, because you are going to enter a zone where you've probably never been to before in that 30 on, and it's going to get as hard as you've ever done anything, and you got to be prepared to like get into that
Strap
spot.
in.
Yeah, like I think it comes from it comes from your training as well, but being aware that you're going to get to that spot, going in knowing it's going to get there and it's going to be really hard, and be ready to embrace that when it gets there. I think I remember when I was pacing James at Noosa, I was like, it's going to get like, don't even have any hesitation or reserve the fact that it is going to get really, really hard. It's probably going to be the hardest thing you've ever done. So go into it with the mindset that it's going to be that. And when it happens, just sit in the moment. Kipchoge, sit with the pain. Sit with the pain. But it's going to be like that really hard moment. And I think that's the most daunting thing. And you kind of combat that, to answer Bailey's question, through confidence of your own sessions and your training, and being like, I've done this, I've executed this, I've done the training, like I'm prepared for this and ready to try it as well as I can.
I think also the start line is often the most
I was gonna
intimidating
say,
thing. Like
yeah.
people will freak out about like the fact that it's you're in your corral. It can feel really tense, but as soon as that gun goes, the energy from start to finish is unreal. Like it's suddenly this whole, I don't know how it is up the elite end, but on the backside of it, it's like, it's this whole camaraderie of everyone is in the same boat. You're all, you're not fighting with each other for a place. You're all just like, you are in it together, and the crowd will get behind you. It doesn't matter if they don't know you, they will be screaming at you. And it's so enjoyable from the start line onwards.
Yeah, and I think that if you are nervous, it actually means you care, which is
Totally.
a really
Yeah.
good
Which is a good
thing.
thing.
Like I
Yeah.
tell my kids that I'm like, if you're nervous, it's a like
You got
use those. Well, now I have to say it. But like, it means you care, and it's good energy, and it's good nervous. You know, move with it rather than moving against it. And I think like that's the intimidating part of it. But then, to Bailey's question, I think ties in well with what you said. If you don't pace yourself, and if you don't have that patience, you're going to end up in a world of pain from like 25k into the marathon. But if you're patient, that pain cave will probably stretch out until like the 30, even 32, 35k. So you kind of write your own story in that aspect of like, if you go out too hot and heavy, been there, done that, got the trophy, you will suffer from like 21k onwards. But if you have patience and you trust the process and you trust your training, then it's going to be hard. Like, it's going to be hard regardless, but like from a little bit further onwards, I think.
Yeah, I think that the start line comment is actually perfect, because I know that can be really stressful, because it's always you know, it's an early morning start. You got to get from your house to the start, and you might be catching public transport. You might be in a corral. You might be in this area. You don't know where you're going. You've lost your mates. You don't know whatever. You want to warm up, but then you get into the thing and you're standing still. You're trying to do some leg swings. Like, it's just, you know, you're just sitting there and you're kind of like half an hour sitting in the corral, just like bouncing up and down. Like, you're nervous, but you're ready to start. And that's where you kind of like, am I warmed up? Am I getting cold? Is my stomach feeling right? Like, that's the bit that is nervous. And I think it's just, like you said, just accepting that that's normal to feel that way and be excited about it. But preparing all the things you can, doing your practice, like on your long runs, practicing the timing of getting up early, eating at the time you would eat on the race day, running on the time you'd eat on the race day, and getting yourself prepared to then, you know, the more practice you do at something, the easier it's going to be. So
also, if you are nervous, which everyone will be, there is a really, really good, it's from Swiss Wellness. I don't know, it's like a brand of supplements, but Izzy Hume actually, I heard on a podcast, Izzy Hume recommended this little, it goes for, I want to say like 22 minutes, and it's called A Game by Emma Murray, and it's like, sounds silly, but it's a guided meditation.
I did it pre-Gold Coast.
We both, it's
fires you up.
It's so good. I would recommend either listening to it probably the night before, or maybe not the night before.
I'd say like the afternoon and the day before.
Yeah.
Was a good one. The night before I listened to it and I was a bit like, okay, I'm ready to go.
It simultaneously calms you down, but gets you so excited and so confident and so like ready to go.
I genuinely thought about it because it's like talking about executing your A game, feeling strong in a moment when you're...
Don't spoil it.
when you're working. And I remember getting to like in it, you're like sort of visualizing your race, and I'm a big like visualizer how you're going to feel at this point and how this at this point, thinking about that the night before while listening to that guided thing, and then getting to that point in the race at like 36, 37, 38 when I was like truly hurting, and being like, you're feeling strong, like you are strong, you've got this, like those sort of things, and that sort of thought,
it's like, great. Like, highly, highly recommend listening to it. Even the morning of.
Maybe chuck in the show notes.
Yeah, like I could not recommend it more.
Great podcast etiquette there from Mr. Merrick.
Yeah.
Knows it well, but good shout out. I mean, I've listened to that Michael Jordan Founders episode, and that has got me pumped to want to rip a PB, which we'll come to talk on. Yeah. One more question bundle. Shout out to Life of Max. He's asked 4, but I feel like they're all big, so we'll maybe unpack those at another time, mate. But Luke Crellin and Jet FK_, both injury related. Jet wants to know how to quickly eliminate shin splints, and Luke Crellin, how to deal with injuries 2 weeks out from marathon. Is it all in my head?
Yes.
I will take the Luke's question. You have done the work. Taper. You're not going to gain anything from doing a stupid session 2 weeks out from
9 days out. There's literally
if anything, you'll do damage.
You'll do damage.
Matty A will put out a post yesterday talking about the taper, and he was like, you know, don't feel the need to test your fitness. Yeah, like, just trust your training.
Yeah.
That's so true, because you do really want to test it.
You just want to be like, I just want to test it.
You're like, am I there yet? Or?
Yeah, I was like, I just want to have that feeling before the race of feeling really fresh. And it's like, no, that's for the race.
Yeah.
Shin splints.
I mean, tibialis raises
Tip
For
raises,
sure.
yeah.
Doing them
Massage.
daily.
Bit of
You
dead
could do
milk.
them on
See,
the,
yeah.
A
lean up against
massage.
the wall.
Yeah.
A massage.
Because your calves will be tight.
I just think a lot of
Your
that comes
calves,
from just like getting much looser.
Yeah.
Get some sort of sports massage on the calves, ball under the foot.
But also diagnose it first. Like if it is shin splints, there's going to be a rehab process to that. If it's
Yeah.
not, it's going to be something else. Like
Yeah.
you can't be left wondering. Go to a physio, get
Yeah.
it looked at.
Get
Go to
a
a
massage.
massage therapist, get it looked at, and actually see what the problem is, rather than just being like, maybe it's shin splints. Oh, it's a bit
And
sore.
I think,
Sports massage
I
for
think
me.
if you
Sports, yeah, sorry.
like if maybe first time feeling this way in the shins, like what do you think has caused it? Like
Yeah.
if you've upped your volume hugely,
Yeah.
like dial that back.
Yeah.
Like don't like progressive overload is definitely a thing. Don't just
Exactly,
go
gotta
from
send it.
20 k's a
Yeah.
week to 80 k's and expect your body not to yell in
Yep.
a certain way. Which takes us somewhat nicely into Sydney Marathon. We're going to chat about that, and I think first thing we should maybe chat about is you and I, Chris. We're both aiming to run 240. I think last week we mentioned injuries, but yours has
Yep.
somewhat developed from there.
I have hung up my running shoes for a little bit, which is quite devastating. I have
Moment
a
of silence.
stress reaction on my fibula towards the bottom of my, I guess, just above my ankle. So it's good in that it's caught early. It's not a stress fracture, but bad in that I am currently wearing a boot for the next 4 weeks until I'm kind of symptom-free walking, and then it's a slow build back. So yes, I will be on the sideline for Sydney Marathon this year.
Chief supporter.
Devastating.
Bummer.
Tears,
Devastating.
tears on
Yeah.
tears.
I mean, your build was going really well, and there's no moment that it happened, right? But
No,
maybe four
like-
people asking similar questions to that one we've just had.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think
What it caused it?
caused it, or in
I
future,
think-
if you had time again, it's maybe a bit of a brutal question to ask.
Two
straight off the
things.
bat,
I think I definitely got complacent this build, and the marathon flexed its muscle. And I think I wasn't tracking my food well enough. In that, like, New York build, I was like full tracking macros the entire 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Making sure I was hitting the right amount of calories in, the right amount of like calorie mix in as well, carb, protein, etc. And this time was just like, oh, I've done this before. I know kind of what I need to do, and then just didn't execute as tightly as I should have.
potentially coupled with trying to run faster. as
Trying to
well,
run
I would say,
faster,
right?
the more volume most
Yeah.
volume I've ever done. And so, yeah, there's like a few small things that I know for next time that I just need to tighten up.
You've said cycling as well was a big
Yeah,
part
get
of New
it.
York.
Like, I was on the bike an hour a week for New York, so I would like to do that again. Barely touched the bike this build. So yes, a couple of things to change, to fix, to tighten up. But while I'm obviously very disappointed to not be running, I am very fiery in that this build back will be like, I will get back healthier, stronger, faster.
Yeah.
So
And I suppose it is lots of learnings from
Totally.
this in terms of like if this had happened pre-Boston and you had like flights booked and booked and
yeah.
your ticket and everything was, but like, it obviously sucks now, but
Yeah.
having this happen and learning so much about what
Yeah.
went wrong, what I need to do better
Yeah.
and how I can improve it, I
Totally.
suppose just kind of safeguards you for that Boston build and that time before Boston. So hopefully, touch wood,
Absolutely.
nothing of the sort happens.
Touch wood, she touched her head.
Yeah.
She did that to herself. So I wanted to bring that to everyone's attention. Brutal stuff, but yeah, it's a great point. You've learnt lots,
Yep.
and you will build back better. What's your tactic going to be on race day? Because you're going to be in the moon boot. I know you want to
Yeah,
take some
it's true.
photos, and it's going to be busy out there.
Yeah,
So I'm
hopefully, I think myself and Bailey Dalton will be zooming around on some line bikes.
With the boot on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
that's fine.
Yeah.
The great,
Yeah.
the lime stallion.
Yep.
Respect. The citrus steeds.
The citrus steed.
Personal favorite of mine.
Yes. We'll be zooming around, see if we can catch you guys at multiple points.
Exciting.
Love it. Huge.
Yeah.
Exciting. Well, I guess I'll talk a
Yeah,
little
where
bit
are
about
you?
my Achilles niggle that I've been nursing for a few weeks, and it's interesting you talking about not dialing in. I've never been one to like dial in macros or count calories, and I think there's obviously places for that. I've just personally never done that in my life, but I definitely noticed that when I started to feel this niggle, really dialing in proper nutrition for what feels right for me, along with doing all the right recovery things, getting gym work in, decreasing the load of running. Prior to this week, only ran 20 kilometers each week. So you look at my Strava and it's just literally fallen off a cliff, like 100K down to 22. This week I'll hit 54. So I'm currently at like 22. But yeah, 12Ks later today and then 20 at the weekend. And I've had no pain for like the last week. I haven't pushed it like fast, but when I'm talking like before, like I would feel it when I was walking and it was like that, grating feel that people describe. None of that, which is exciting. I was on the bike last night for 45 minutes. So yeah, excited. And as I've said, listen to that Michael Jordan pod. Maybe I'll put that in the show notes as well, but I don't want to get anyone else injured on my own insanity, but I am going to give it everything I can, paced by our sweet Prince here,
DHL.
who will be hopefully talking me.
I also listened to the podcast just out of solidarity for you, just to get in the same mindset for what the bus is going to be.
He needs some new quotes.
Yeah. I'm just quoting MJ at him.
Yeah.
They never saw him coming. It's just
I took that
like,
personally.
Go back and just skip back and forth.
One airport each. We'll listen to the same thing.
Legit.
But yeah, it's going to be good.
It's going to be mad. The most accomplished marathon runner in the room, Ella Boudakin. You're going to be running as well?
What's
Sub
this?
3?
Fourth? Fifth?
I want to say 5th or 6th.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Still haven't nailed it.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all learning.
Yeah.
How you feeling? You've got, 9
Very
days.
undercooked. Like extremely undercooked. And I'm trying not to think about it and trying not to wig out. But there's between Goldie and Sydney was 5-6 weeks, I want to say.
Yeah.
And
8.
8? It
Yeah, a bit
feels
longer than
shorter
that.
than that. Yeah. I haven't really done a proper block. Like I was thinking about it and I've kind of just copied and pasted the last
So you just
5 weeks.
kind of took a bit like
Gold
a week off
Coast.
and then just like
Just got back on the horse. But
I
I haven't done a long run. Like I haven't done anything over 28.
We did 34 that rainy day, remember?
No, I didn't. My Achilles was killing that day. So I haven't done anything over 28.
Smart move though, because I pushed on.
Yeah. I've done a fair few marathon sessions, as in like
paced.
we did 3x6. I've got a marathon
was a big
session on Sunday, like just literally 8K at Marathon pace with, a couple of Ks either side. But yeah, a bit undercooked, I think.
What are you thinking tactics-wise race day? You're going to go out with a 3-hour pacer? Are you going to be with a few friends? Roberto Manje, who will probably be on the pod next week. Spoiler alert, I nominated him to pace you. Didn't even run it by you.
Nominated him as tribute.
What are you
Poor
thinking?
man.
What are you thinking?
Achilles has been feeling all right. So I'm still undecided, but I say it every time. I just do not want to go out hot and heavy again. Like I really learnt my lesson in Goldie, like really, really paid the price for it.
Good lesson.
Still had the greatest time. Like
What
so
did you
it's
go
so
out
much
at?
fun.
Like 255.
I'm blaming
paces,
Luke,
something?
Carlin Ferrer, because I was stuck with him and we were running like 406s, 408s.
Wow.
Yeah.
And like it was
4:13.
yeah, it was so fun. I was like, this is the best ever. And then 22K, I was like, this is the worst.
Down.
Yeah. So I just really am trying to stick to pace this time. Like that's my goal. If I get a PB or if I get around the ballpark, like I'll be stoked. But I just really want to try and be disciplined and even.
It's the patience.
And I'm gonna have this one patience in the back of my mind. So
It's honestly, like I generally like thought about it heaps in Gold Coast. I was like, I feel alright. I feel good. Like we were a little bit ahead of pace, but I definitely could have pushed it further if I don't know if there was and I just kept thinking about it, and I was like, the rule in my head was like I couldn't go until I got to 30, and I tried to go, and then I was like, had to pull back a bit, but at least I was like, I got to 30, and then it was like, see how we go. But yeah, I think it's just
he's a smart man.
You should just be like, can I get to 25? Can I get to 30 on pace or slightly below pace and feeling good? And then
and I think it's like for everyone, even people that are doing the marathon for the first time, who have done it 20 times, like you will learn something different in every marathon that you do. But I think if you've done less than 5 or even less than 10, you just naturally want to go out quicker. Like every single
Totally.
person
You're
is
gonna
like,
feel awesome.
you feel good, you're carved up, you got fresh carbons on or fresh shoes on. Like it's a beautiful morning. It starts off in
Energy.
a downhill
Yeah.
section. Like you just want to push.
I
Pretty
remember
nice bridge that you run across.
Yeah.
how, like when we ran it last year, we would just like, we're going to negative split every 10K. We're going to start at 5:30s.
Lies,
I think we
lies,
started at
lies.
fives, but yeah,
We're
it
going to
was slow
start
for
at
us, right?
5s
Yeah.
and just try negative split every 10K. And that first kilometer ended up being like within the first 200 meters, because you're going downhill, we were running at like 3:45. And I
Yeah.
was like, guys, we got to dial back.
You're great at that, to
Pull
be
back,
fair, because
pull
I
back, pull back.
definitely would have bonked in New York had you not been telling me, dial back, dial back, dial
Yeah.
back. Like the energy from
Yeah.
the crowd, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
That's
think
the
for
difference. Pacing, same thing.
for every single person doing it in the the run club community, I think that's probably the biggest takeaway
Yeah.
from
I'd just
all of us, I would say.
Yeah.
know your pace plan and then be disciplined.
Stick to it.
Be disciplined. Like
Yeah.
reward yourself at 30, not at 20. Like
Yeah.
give yourself the reward of if I get to 30 and I feel good, then I can make a move. But if you go, oh, I'm 15 Ks in, I'm going to cut down 10 seconds a K.
You'll pay the
Too early.
price.
You
Silly
will pay the
business.
price.
Yeah.
You will pay the price. Like be
Tried and tested.
be disciplined and take pride in the discipline because you want to
Yeah.
you want to be the person overtaking people at 30, not the person getting absolutely mowed down by people at 35.
Yeah.
If you're not part of the run club community, feel free to bonk. Is
Yeah,
that
do it. I don't
between the
care.
lines?
That's what Ella
Go
said.
for it.
Double checking. Alrighty, quick insert here to all of you watching on YouTube. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying this episode. But if you're not already, could you please subscribe? And we'd love you to leave a comment. And most importantly, share it with a friend, someone you think needs to listen to the thoughts of whatever's going on in this episode. Hopefully it's of value to you if you're listening thus far. I'm sure it has been. And thank you for doing so. Also, give us a follow on the Instagram. We're also available audio only, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of that. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in another episode. And I hope you enjoy the rest of this one. All the best. Talk to us. Run route. Where are the best toilets? Where do people need to worry about the hills? Piermont, you're not a fan.
I prepped.
There's a really funny moment on like in Piermont, or it's like the backside of Piermont where you're running along the boardwalk area.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like a clearing of grass and just apartments. And I remember last year, the amount of people just pissing in the bushes,
Yeah.
basically right into people's lounge rooms,
Yeah.
was comedy.
There would have been easily a dozen people.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and then if you're feeling like you need to pee and you run around that corner and you see a dozen people peeing,
You're
going
going.
to join
You're
them.
gonna
pee.
So it's just
Straight
probably
in numbers.
4 or 5 hours of people peeing.
Just
on this
pissing
side.
on people's...
Stinking a piss.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yikes.
But no, the course quick
Boys
summary, I guess,
fascinate
goes.
me, man.
There were a few girls. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, Miss
goes-
Fire Stairwell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not even a in joke. Just listen to last week's episode
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
No, it starts in
Sure.
North Sydney, goes bombs straight down Mill Street, down into Kirribilli, up onto the Harbour Bridge, cross that into Piermont, do a loop of Piermont, back Barangaroo, all on the foreshore, beautiful, under the Harbour Bridge. Then you come up towards,
The city.
into the city, near Hyde Park. Hyde Park's where there's kind of, if you want a viewing spot, that's probably the best spot because
Yeah.
there's 3 different areas, like people coming at about 10, 15K to head out towards Oxford to Oxford Street, and then coming back from Oxford Street, and then coming up from Miss McCoy's chair in the last corner. So that's a really good spot if people are looking for somewhere to go. Then you just head out Oxford Street.
Then the head noise starts.
Yeah.
A few hills
Kingsford.
through there as well. Like
Well,
for-
Oxford
for
Street's a
runners.
hill.
Oxford
Yeah.
Street, but even before that, there's a
through the
couple of
city.
little.
Yeah.
Piermont has a
country
They're
couple
short
little
and sharp.
sharp ones, yeah.
Piermont
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Phoebe last week. She's been getting her treadmill walking in.
Love.
Would.
God bless. But yeah, the Oxford Street all the way out to Anzac Parade.
So there's 6 light rails that you run past when
Stops?
you go. Yeah, stop. Sorry, that you go out. So that big out and back, I think it's Anzac Parade.
Yeah, nice.
yeah. So
I feel
Anzac,
like-
you got to count them, are you?
Anzac
No,
Parade
but
out to
it
Kingsford.
genuinely
a
goes
long way.
forever.
I think it's like a
you
10K
think
out
that
and back,
you're
right?
that you're gonna do a UE sometime soon, but I
Uh-huh.
think just knowing like how many stops.
yeah, from the turn on to Oxford out to the end, it's about 8K, it looks like.
Yeah.
And then I think good mental note, once you hit that out and back, that's about, it looks like about 23 or so. And once you enter CP, Zen
Mecca.
Park, that's 30K. So that's
That's the pain
that's
cave.
that's
So
when you
hold.
go like, all right, I can see how I'm feeling here.
Yeah.
It's Centennial Park. But yeah, and then Centennial Park back down Oxford Street into Miss McCoy's chair.
Pick up those
That
vibes
down-
through Hyde Park.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Oxford Street coming back is where you start to you feed
You
the
feel
crowd.
good.
Yeah.
You got to feed
Yeah.
on the crowd there and just
Yeah.
try and take the
And they
energy.
have changed the course. So last year, when you came out of Centennial Park, you turned right up Moore Park Road, which
Yeah.
was another slight hill.
Yeah, that
last
was
year
brutal.
there was a bit of headwind as well. Like as soon as you turn right, you're like, oof. But they've changed it this year so that you don't go out onto Moore
It's a
Park
bit
Road.
zigzaggy and-
It kind of you do
yeah.
a few loops within the park and around like
Yeah.
the SCG. So and then you just head straight down towards back into the city and the Opera House where you finish up.
And the old torturous Mrs. Macquarie's Chair Hill.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
down and it's not huge. It's just sharp. You
Yeah.
just
Sharp.
got to be ready for it just
It's
to be like
30,
then it's
30
like-
strides.
Yeah, exactly.
But then remember, you're
Um,
gonna get the downhill
Yeah.
from Hyde Park, just zip down
Sand.
the Opera House.
all the
That's
way
a
to
sand.
Opera
Yeah.
House.
Yeah. So once you get to the top of that
Yeah.
hill, it's downhill.
And also, if there's anyone listening from not from Sydney, there are potholes everywhere in Sydney at the moment, just with the rain and.
It's a good week of sun coming up though.
Yeah.
So hopefully the councils do their
But
bit.
it's not like Gold Coast where it's
Unlikely.
just flat and like there's
Yeah.
open roads. Like it is a course that you
Keep
have
your wits
to
about you.
keep an eye on what's in front of you, pretty much at all times. I'd say,
Mm.
apart from Senny P.
Head on a swivel.
As always.
Yeah.
Head on a swivel. Yeah.
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 Shall we
Yeah.
touch on
Events.
the events?
There's
'Cause
a
about
big
1,000
there's a
of
bit
them.
going on, and all of a sudden we're here. We're
Yeah.
a week
Yeah.
out. From
That's
all these
crazy.
events.
Marathon
Talk to
week,
us,
eh?
Chrissy.
I'm just going to read through this list, so it might jump from like Friday to Saturday, back to Friday. AG1 doing a chat with Andy Buchanan, the King, on Friday morning. Bondi Icebergs, unofficial shakeout on Saturday morning. Guns to be big.
Big.
Last year was massive.
I think it's going to be bigger this year. Like a
Yeah.
lot of run clubs are also joining outside of just unofficial in the
Epic.
community. So, yeah, get down early. I maybe
Yeah.
won't spoil too many things because I'm not sure where we're at in terms of comms on things, but it will be.
I think
big
they've
morning.
come that there's like giveaways and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There'll be
I might have insider knowledge, but
there'll be
get
bits and
down.
pieces.
It'll be
Yeah.
good.
Worth your while.
Keep it all
There's
those.
a few boxes behind us.
He'll
here
make it
in
worth
the,
your while.
Yeah.
studio.
Classic.
And there's plenty more to come, by the way. So yeah,
Furies, they're doing a like race and launch event for Tempo Journal, who are launching like a marathon newspaper, I believe.
very
That's cool.
There'll be a cool race on Friday night. Brooks and Inside Running have a boat party on, I believe, Saturday, maybe Friday. The Inside Running boys are doing a live podcast.
Yeah.
Bit of business on the harbour, which will actually be stunning. The weather's
Yeah.
going to be so nice.
Yeah.
How much music's involved in that? Do you know?
I don't know.
No?
Oh, there was. I believe there is some music. I don't know.
Lovely.
Pillar is doing a shakeout run with Ned on Saturday, but they also got a talk with Whoop, with Brett Robinson and a guy, Dr. Dan Plews, talking about HRV, something that runners obsess over.
There you go.
Tracksmith and Up There Athletics from Melbourne have a house in Paddington or like a event space in Paddington that they've taken over. Some pretty cool like Sydney specific merch from Tracksmith. They're doing like custom posters on the finish, like for their finishing after party. Lululemon, Benny Boy Rise and Young Franco Shakeout on Saturday.
Nice.
Lovely.
Bit of unce for your Saturday morning. And then On have like it's called the On Soft Center.
Okay.
And I think it's Friday night as well. They're doing a live pod with 3 of the biggest running podcasts, FTK, Inside Running, and Straight at It. So good covering of marathon and track, I believe. So
There you go.
there's a bit on.
Bit of work for us to do
Bit
ahead of
on.
next year for
Yeah.
getting into that top 3,
Yeah.
Yep.
getting
We're
an
building.
invite down. But we are building.
Typical fourth.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah, plenty going on. We might have to put something out so people can see all
Yeah.
of that as well.
I mean,
But-
we'll record in like Hyde Park if we have to. Just
Yeah.
4 of us with mics. Feel free to come sit
Yeah.
with us.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Turn the Citric Stallion into a live recording studio.
Exactly.
Citric.
Citrus.
We will probably do a finish line one as well, which will be fun. Maybe we can get all the gear in your backpack,
In his
riding around.
In my boot.
Yeah.
Talking
Yeah.
to the boot, please.
Love it.
So yeah, plenty going on. 9 days out. We are going to be recording quite a few, hopefully, episodes next week. Obviously, they'll come out and there'll be comms on the Instagrams. But if you're not already following us on Instagram. Please do. Please like, subscribe, all of that stuff wherever you're listening. We're going now to Mr. Merrick with the Australian Ats update. Ella still
Every
doesn't
time.
get it. She
Quick.
still doesn't know what's
I'll keep this.
get it.
I'll keep
I'm
this
not
quick.
doing it.
There was. I want to talk on the Sydney Mara Elite Fields in a minute, but yeah, there was some Diamond League the last couple of days.
Holy moly.
It was
Chaos.
in Switzerland because there's a Geneva is the big one that's coming up. It's like the last one for a lot of people to qualify for Tokyo in a month. But this was like in Lausanne, and it was bucketing, like absolutely torrential.
Good to know
rain.
it's not just raining in Sydney.
Yeah, it's crazy. Weather goes around the world.
Summer over there.
But it was insane, like just absolutely pissing down. So there weren't that many Aussies going around. There was a couple. None of them was like, I think a lot of them are using it as probably a build up to Geneva. But yeah, I watched some of the content and it was just torrential rain. Like some of them, like this is the craziest rain we've ever had to experience at a athletics meet, which is saying something. But I just wanted to touch on the Sydney Mara Elite Fields, just for people who are going to watch and follow along. First off, there's probably some of the best like Aussie fields assembled, especially in like an Aussie race, which is awesome. You got the men's Brett Robinson, former Australian record holder, Olympian, Liam Adams, 3-time Olympian, Sam Clifford, Oz 10K record holder, won the Sydney 10. He's on debut. I saw him last night when I was doing track.
Sharp.
Was looking sharp.
Come
So
off that bag, hey? He wants that prize money.
I think he's probably the dark horse for the top Oz spot.
Remind me, and for anyone listening, is the big prize pool, is that for Australian runners only?
Australian runners only.
Correct.
Wow. And what's the total?
100K.
I don't know
For
what
the
it is.
win?
For I think it's like 120K or something like that
For the whole prize pool.
for men's and women's
Yeah.
from Oz Athletics. Yeah, it's like 35 grand for first.
Phenomenal.
I don't know what the winner of the actual marathon gets. It's probably something decent, like I'd guess like
50?
75 or 50 or something like
You'd
that.
be spewing if you win, you're not Aussie, and then the Aussies
Well,
get
Yeah,
more.
10th
Yeah.
place.
But that's why there's so many of them in it. So anyway,
Yes, of course.
you've got Decanto, couple-time Oz marathon champion. There's Reese Edwards. Haftu Strinzos. I think I've nailed. Who I think it's his debut as well.
I think it is.
Weapon half marathoner from Melbourne. Really interested to see how he goes. And then the women's, you've got like big three: Stenson, Pomp,
That's a
Popiani, Waitman.
huge big three. Though.
Probably missing Bat Doyle is the only one, but she's over smashing shorter stuff in Europe. So keen to watch them. And then the men's, obviously, first major, typical major field, you're going to have just a chock full of elite runners. For the men's, obviously Kipchoge is the huge draw card, the GOAT. You've got Yuki Kawauchi, who is a bit of a cult hero after winning Boston as a bit of a
in the pouring
nobody in the pouring rain. So he's in there. You've got Leguess, who's a 2 times Tokyo winner. Nagedic, who's never come below 4th in a major marathon. Came second to Kipchoge in 2023 in Berlin, 203. There's so many guys who are below 207. Like, it's going to be hot, the amount of people who are in like elite
Hot in good conditions.
Yeah,
well.
it's gonna be rapid. I can't wait. The Oz All Comers record is gonna be smashed, I reckon, especially in the women's, because in the women's you've got Sifan Hassan, who is the Olympic champion,
Queen,
who also won bronze in the 5 and 10K at the Olympics. Like, she's a gun. Chicago and London champion in the past. Bridget Koskay, former world record holder. She's run 10 majors, and in 9 out of 10 she's come first or second. With 5 wins.
That's
so
crazy.
she's a weapon. You've got Odessa, who's returning to defend her win. She's probably a little outclassed potentially based on the runners who are now entering. But yeah, look, if you've ever had an excuse to get out and watch some elite running, this is about as good as you're going to get from a marathon perspective. So get out.
Merrick pacing me to a sub 240.
Exactly. And then, the 240
Oh.
bus is there, and that's about as elite as it's going to get.
Where do you think we'll
Rien
see?
MacDonald
Where's your
sending.
prediction on when we'll see some of these elite runners? Is it heading down south?
Definitely going back. There's a couple out and backs. Like Piedmont, there's a couple. There's a spot. At least the turnaround at Anzac Parade will be a good spot for it. So yeah. Anyway, get involved, get around them,
How good.
get out and watch the GOAT. Like, you're not going to see Kipchoge
No.
running in Sydney probably ever
Australian
again.
soil. That's huge.
So
Huge stuff.
Yeah.
Exciting times. We've got a bit of a segment. John Valudos wanted to ask some questions live of Max, but we're just running out of time, I'm afraid. So we will get to you guys at some point. I want a bit of a breakdown of us and our running history, which I feel like we've touched
I think we
on
should do like
throughout,
a proper
but
one. Yeah.
I think a proper run will come post-Sydney Marathon. A quick message from our sponsor, Aid Station. They say that the first discipline is nutrition, and completely agree. Whether you're going out for a long run or a tempo session, speed session, or just in general going for a run, you should be fueling well, and Aid Station stock so many brilliant brands all in one easy and convenient place. So check out aidstation.com.au, use the code NEVERRUNALONE, just spell out what the podcast title is, hopefully you get it right, and you'll get a nice little discount. So thank you to Aid Station, thank you to the team there, Jimmy, Metz, and everyone. We appreciate it. Appreciate you listening as well. And obviously, if you use that code, you're not only supporting the podcast, but you're supporting yourself and your body going out and pushing all of your efforts. But in the time remaining, we're going to go to our final segment of buying and selling. Who wants to kick things off? What we got?
Looking at
Ella. What are you buying?
I'm
what are you selling?
buying a proper carb load for Sydney Marathon because I feel like it's overlooked by lots of people who are just starting off in their running journey who don't know how to do it. And you think about like people who have done a 12-week block and then they get that wrong, and that literally screws
the final piece
and
of the puzzle.
stuffs you around, and you just can't perform to your peak.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm buying. I think, I don't know when this will be out, but I feel like next week will be probably too late to mention it. But yeah, starting Friday, Saturday ahead of Sunday, and just dialing in your nutrition. If you need to track just those 2 days, just track it so you know, and you've got that peace of mind. But also people who are traveling into Sydney, planning out what you're going to have, just making sure that you're organised and you're ticking that box so that on race day you're not coming in undercooked.
This is a genuine question for me, and I'm sure hopefully it'll help at least one other person. But do you reckon you can overdo it? Like obviously you can
absolutely
overeat, but like
absolutely.
I think it's about for anyone who hasn't done it before, it's probably, again, this is on both your how hard you're going in the race, what your experience is with doing it, but somewhere around the 6 grams to 10 grams of carbs per kilo of body weight is where you want to be per day for those 2 days.
Land at 10 and it's easy call.
But like, again, if you don't make it there, whatever.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is just, you don't want to feel like on the morning, like try and get yourself it done by a decent hour so you can get the sleep as well. That's the big thing as well. Don't be eating.
You don't want to be digesting.
Don't be trying to jam
8 p.m.
pasta in at 9 o'clock right before you go to bed. Like,
No.
do it throughout the day.
No.
Get your things in. Like
juice
is a really good one.
6.
Juice is a really good one. Get some, fruit juice, sugar. It's not just rice, pasta, bread. It's also, juice, other bits of fructose, other bits of fruit.
And just on that, like, plan it out. And I think putting it into MyFitnessPal or an app that tracks nutrition is really good because you can see the carbs, but you can also see the amount of fiber that you're having. Yep. So you shouldn't be having a lot of fiber. Like, you want to really, really decrease the amount of fiber that you're having in your diet, because that is essentially what gives you a code brown. Like, A, if you're having too much fiber, and B, if you're not used to having gels and you just slam gels on the day. So
good luck to you.
And for the gals out there, like, I know in Noosa, like, Belle and I were just non-stop complaining that we were just so full. But because it is hard. Like, it's genuinely
it's actually an effort.
So hard to eat. Like, it sounds good in theory, but like, it's so hard to eat a lot of carbs and a lot of food in that day. But it's worth it. Like, it is so worth it come the back end of that race. So,
So that's the Friday, Saturday before the race.
Friday and Saturday.
Saturday, Sunday before. I'm like, good luck on the Sunday.
And morning of, make sure you have some kind of, not just, so there's glucose and fructose. Fructose is your sugar. Like, imagine like a fruit juice. Like, that's one that you deplete a lot when you sleep because your liver uses a lot of that. So not just having like oats and what you normally have, like a glass of orange juice or something like that.
Juice is the easiest way to do it.
A glass of orange juice will help top that up before you run. But good to balance both sides. So
and from Monday to Friday, try and just really think about your body as literally like a car, and you're just fueling the engine in terms of food, but also hydrating. Like, I know I'm so bad at drinking water, like at work, busy, like, but just for that Monday Monday to Friday especially, and then Friday and Saturday really dial in. But just think about drinking heaps of water, smashing electrolytes, and just
Can't process the carbs without the water.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. So just
Smart. Goodbye.
Bye. Merrick, what do you got?
I am selling.
Ooh.
I'm selling, and I've put it on my Strava all week. I'm selling all these people who are scared to get out in the rain. Like, it's been for those not in Sydney. For not in Sydney, it's been pissing down all week. But let me tell you,
I'm buying rain running.
yeah,
as well.
call it. We'll
So
call
we
it a
can
joint one.
riff back and forth.
Yeah, like. Look, I can understand because it's a week out from the Mara. There's times people are like, I don't want to get sick, I don't want to get cold, whatever. But the amount of times in this last few days where I've gone out and it's been a little drizzly and it's been fine. Like, you're going to get a little bit wet, but you're not going to, like, if it's bucketing in torrential rain and you're just going to be completely soaked through, okay, pick your moments in the day. There's going to be times to run. But the mental benefits you get from stepping out and being like, I'm actually like, there's not that many people out here and I'm doing the work. Like, are huge. Because what happens on race, like, we've got the forecast now and it looks like it's going to be great. Awesome. But all these people going and doing like a garbage, like, treadmill run, you know, I just,
Womp womp.
like, go run. Like, just, it doesn't have to be perfect conditions. It's like that Steve Magnus post. Again, plug the goat. You're not going to have perfect conditions on every day. It's sometimes you're going to perform when it's bad conditions. You got to be ready on the day. And I just think embrace a bit of the dog. Like, embrace getting out there and being like, this is hard. It's going to suck for a bit, but take pride in the fact that you've done it rather than steering away from it.
Yeah, I mean, he sort of touched on Magnussen when it's like Steve Magnus. Sorry, what is it, Magnussen?
James Magnussen.
Yeah.
James Magnussen. Yeah. No, he sort of says like great performance doesn't always come from the great preparation. Like, you might be feeling like crap.
Yeah.
But you can still go out and perform.
Yeah.
So it's like on race day, if you're feeling bad, you still might pull off a PB or have a great run. But if you're not going out and running when the conditions aren't great, then what do you expect? And I mean, I'm buying rain running. I think
it's great.
It's a great feeling. Like, obviously,
I love rain running.
Torrential rain, you can be, dealing with a bit more. And I'm not saying go step in puddles whilst you're running. Yeah. But it is a good feeling to get out and run in the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the shower afterwards. Just getting
true.
Yeah. Well, we had a great, you and I were both out rain running on Wednesday, maybe Tuesday.
Yeah, Wednesday night.
Yeah. And we just jumped on a call, just yapped for an hour. It was absolutely delightful. The rain picked up by the end of it, but yeah, like, you're going to get a bit wet. You're going to be sweaty anyway when you run. Like, get out and run in the rain. Don't have to just rush to a treadmill. It's, no one likes a treadmill anyway. Yeah.
I'm selling crutches.
Damn.
We didn't want to finish on a low, but all right.
Absolute hellhole.
Imagine how jacked your arms are going to be.
Man, I'm like red raw under my underarms.
It's got no fat. It's like 4% body fat.
Yeah.
It's horrific.
Yeah.
I hate them. Done.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Wish me luck.
Okay.
Oh, good luck, man. Good luck out on the line bike next weekend.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
It
Sydney
will be.
Marathon, 9 days out. What else? I think that's everything.
That's kind of it.
Shout out for all the love. There's been a lot of people who have been sharing the pod,
Yeah, thank you.
getting after it. Keep sharing it. We want to be this time next year at Sydney,
Yeah.
being in the big, with the big dogs.
Imagine a live show next year, Sydney Marathon. Everyone involved.
It'll be good.
That'll be mad.
No crutches.
Absolutely no crutches. We're
Amen
not
to
going to
that.
talk about it.
No crutches. A lot of rain running between now and then. Get
Yep.
out, final week. You've only got rain until the weekend, so get out.
And
do
if
your
you
final
see
run.
me, Rien, Ella, maybe you only listen, you have no idea what we look like. But if you don't watch the YouTube, see us, and you see us out in the course, get around us.
Yeah, get around us. We'll
Come
get around
on.
you. If you see Kris, say hi.
Yeah.
We'll be taking
Say,
some snaps.
I'm sorry to see you like that.
Cal will be dressed in yellow and red with a big DHL on his back.
Yeah, delivering. Express delivery. Yeah.
That's it.
It's good gear.
Thanks again to Aid Station for sponsoring the pod. That is Never Run Alone ahead of the Sydney Marathon. Come one, come all.
Come running.
Come running.
Come running. See you next time.
Bash.
Bye.